So where were we last time? Whoa. Vault budget decreased? What was that? I have no idea. Oh. Or is that population? I don't know. Well, we don't have to worry about food yet. Oh, I know what I can... we got a lot of things to do. This place is kind of trashy. And really needs some serious lighting issues. Lighting solutions? Oh. I know what I could do. I got several ideas, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about this new DLC. That's kind of cool. I don't entirely know if this is gonna work. So we've got two types of Vault to work with. Not this stuff. Okay, so we got the domestic stuff. I'm really wish these things would actually, like... Why does it take so long to load the little thumbnail-y stuff? Okay, but yeah, so we got the Atrium, which is what we built this entire big room out of. However, we're not necessarily limited to that. We've got, like, these wide halls and stuff. Do they snap? They kind of do, they kind of don't. I wonder if they'd... Okay, they do snap. So, obviously, we don't want to use this stuff for the most part. However, we could do, like, small hallways and stuff. What I was thinking is we could actually use these on the upper levels. And have kind of like this weird modular home setup along the way, which could actually be really cool. And then we could make some like bigger rooms and stuff. Because the problem is like most of the, I think utility looks better than domestic. It's got like a nice red look to it. Let's take a look at rooms. Because we've got like common, cafeteria, clinic, nursery, overseer, quarters. The issue is, we don't actually have a whole lot of, like, room for that. Weirdly enough, Vault 88 kind of sucks for space. There's, like, those side areas, which are not fun to work with. Let's see. They weren't fun to work with. Like, there's nothing I can do with any of this. We could go out to the other area and make that, like, living quarters. But honestly, I really wish I just had this, like, big, huge zone that I slowly just dug away at. And instead I've got this, like, massive room, which is kind of interesting to work with. And nothing else. And there is a mod somebody was talking about that lets you build your own vault wherever you want. I might look into how that works. Because it could almost be really cool to slap my own vault within my own vault. And see if, you know, Vaultception actually is a thing. But let's take a look at quarters for a second. So we've got wall. Our quarters... Is that it? That is it. That's not much of an option, and that's not exactly what I call the greatest. Ooh. Overseer looks pretty nice. But yeah, so what I was thinking is, we get up to this, like, kind of top floor section. And, we get up to this top floor section, and that's when we start putting in these pods. Or maybe we just take over this entire side of the area. And so we have, like, one big open market farmlandy zone. Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention I built this thing. It's very large and I can't really do much with it right now. So I'm actually going to pick it up and we're going to drag it over into this like corner area, I think. Like up here-ish? I don't know. It's got some cranky ass... Oh yeah, it still says I'm playing Fallout. Scrap Mechanic, doesn't it? Yep. You know, I forgot something. Okay. I know I forgot one crucial part about the whole streaming thing. I just feel bad for the YouTube side of things that, you know, obviously have to deal with my slight futzing. You know, actually, I kind of liked this being, like, out and around here. I'm going to cancel that. We're just going to leave this on the floor. It's a little glitchy. But what I'm going to do is actually just leave this... I'm going to leave this. We're probably going to build the entire plaza around it. I'm going to actually store her. She's kind of useless. But yeah, having a super reactor as like a centerpiece could be really cool. The other thing is I could like kind of stitch it in up here, which could be kind of interesting too. Let's see. Is this live? Yes? Question mark? Okay. Well, I guess what I should probably do is move the crafting benches and stuff. Because, yeah, this looks like a perfect place to start building the rat's nest. Which is going to be where everybody's going to be quartered at, and so on and so forth. I guess I'll move the crafting benches over here. Eventually, I'll probably have a crafting room or something like that. But yeah, what I haven't done in any of my Fallout challenges thus far is actually almost the most simple thing. I haven't actually built like living quarters for anybody. I just make like a shitty sleeping shack. And like right now we're actually good on resources, which is really weird. So I'm kind of feeling like maybe I should start with that. Because right now we're just waiting for people to roll in. Oh, every time I leave the workshop it says Vault 88's budget to... Oh shit, we need to fix that. Let's see. It is... I gotta look this up. Okay, higher settlement budget. Okay, open the console, tilde, left-click the workshop. Let's see, bat settlement. Okay. I didn't even realize, but we're actually hitting the budget cap pretty fast. I wonder... I actually have no idea if this is gonna work. That's an interesting question. Well, let's quick save before we do. Okay. Well, time to find out. Balls. I wonder if there's an update for this one. Oh, you know what? I bet I have an alternative. CC console commands settlement. Nope, settlement increase limit up down. Okay. Did that work? No. Dang. This sucks actually. This might be like a serious wrench in all of my plans, and not at all in a tolerable way. So I'm gonna see if I can move over to the next group, but maybe not. So the problem is we're actually running into the I can't even believe that they would have this. We're running into the settlement size limitation here. And yeah, it looks like every entity in the entirety of the vault counts as one singular settlement, which means we actually have really limited space. I can get rid of it by scrapping everything here, but it's still gonna suck. Though, I'm looking at this now, this does actually look like kind of a nice place that I could set up some kind of market if I want to have a repeat of Sheffield's. I could probably even have it tunnel out in a way here. Problem is we're too late for scrap all, but that actually might have been a good idea in retrospect. I wonder if you could loop. No idea. Or not loop, but protect stuff maybe. But yeah, every single thing here counts as a workshop entity, and that means this place is really full. At least I think that's the case. I don't know. It's not entirely clear how this game works with workshop limits and stuff. But I guess it's kind of an obnoxious situation here. Because yeah, this means we have a lot of trash I need to clean up before I can even build as much as I want. That's annoying. Yeah, no, if they had made the size limitation huge, so you could actually build here across the board, that'd be great. But it almost feels like they didn't even think about this, which is really strange. But yeah, if I wanted to continue my facility, this is probably one of the main areas that I could go to. Some of the bigger ones would be nice, but getting to them is a pain in the butt. Let's see, at the beginning of yesterday, I scrapped all of it and only did a small area. You're right? But I don't want to risk undoing all of my work building this room. I'd rather just hit the cap today, and then switch games or whatever. By the way. What? Oh, shoot. I'd rather hit the cap today. wonder, can I fit a whole nother floor? I might actually be able to fit another whole nother floor in here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna finish off the atrium at the very least, because that's kind of like my main goal here. And we're gonna do it with flight because it's easier than falling to my death, falling to my death. And these are all gonna have like no things. Okay, just save then try and scrap it all. It'll be fast. It might be, but at the same time, it's also it's just not gonna work. I'm just gonna wait for the mods to work, because honestly, the mods are gonna be what saves the situation anyway. Anything that I do in the meantime is just going to be a temporary measure. And so I'd rather just make some real progress instead of just kind of throwing my time and energy into the wind with little to no success. And that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, I can't go any higher than this. I kind of could, but we'd end up with like a lot of shit in our rafters. And I don't think anybody really wants like too much of this stuff in the rafter. Oh. Well, I guess I can TCL here safely. There, we got some corners that actually need to be corners. I probably should fit the corners in first. That way I can't make any mistakes in or around them. Also, completely like random, but just topic to talk about. I actually didn't realize this, but apparently they're remastering BioShock. I had no idea. That's actually kind of cool. Though I'm not entirely sure if the game needed remastering that badly. I guess it did, or I guess it's been long enough that it seems like a good idea. Ah, here we go. That needed fixing. I guess it's been long enough that like there's a whole generation of kids that have not had much interaction with BioShock. So kind of makes sense to to remaster it and actually have people like experiencing it again. I guess I'll probably pick it up and play it. It's just kind of this like weird, bewildering thing. I guess I never really considered the idea that I'd actually do like a series on any of the BioShock games. I've played Infinite, and I've played BioShock 1. Haven't played any of BioShock 2, and I was actually thought it was kind of a bad game, entirely because one of my college roommates, or I guess my college roommate, was watching one of my other friends play it, and apparently there was like a B power or something like that, which was kind of weird and kind of nonsense. And I was just like, well, that sounds dumb, and it turns out, no, it actually was pretty good. Okay, this is gonna drive me a little bit nuts. Did this just not... I wonder if this just didn't take the positioning right. 'Cause it doesn't feel like it's, Huh. They made these... Oh. No, they didn't. What is going on here? There's something wrong about this entire stack. And I'm not entirely sure why. Doesn't look like it's wrong past this point. But it might be? No, it doesn't. It's really strange. Is that flush? That's flush. Oh. How did this happen? What is this? You guys are seeing this too, right? This kind of like weird, insane, not connected nonsense? Except for I almost get the feeling that the stuff that's outer is actually correct and the... Oh, this is gonna take some work. and concerns me greatly. Because it looks like it continues this way the entire... What? Okay, we're gonna just tear down these walls. We're gonna figure this out from the beginning. Whatever's wrong started somewhere around here, and I'm gonna figure it out. This is bad. How does this happen? It can't be the floor, can it? Don't think it's the floor. Let's get rid of the corner bottoms. Those are obviously problems. I bet there's somebody really angry at me for throwing this away, and then like an equal number of people that are really happy that I'm doing it. Okay, I guess let's just build a wall across and let's see if it's let's see if it connects flush. There's no easy way for me to test if that's correct though. Is it? Is it flush? How do you tell? It looks flush to me. I think it's good. Okay. Well, I guess we could actually just kind of ignore this, like, little cornery thing that I was doing. It's not like it's doing me a whole lot of good. Yeah, let's do that. This will make the whole job easier, too. So let's snap... Nah, let's snap this over here. Don't know why there specifically. I guess we could put a window here. Interesting question. What if we tried like a wide tunnel? Or a wide hall? Would that snap? It does, actually. It kind of looks nice. It's a little weird, but it fits. Is there like a short wide hall? Wide hall doorway. Wide... No. Like, there's kind of a short version of it, which is exactly what I'm looking for. But we don't need an end, we don't need a corner. I guess I could just do a wide hall doorway, or we could just do this and kind of, like, build around it as a thing. I'm not sure. Alternatively, what if we... There's something on utility, isn't there? One of these. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's store that. Let's try this. Huh. This doesn't snap. Interesting. Huh. I was really hoping this one specific... Oh, it does. Okay. So what we're gonna try and do... I'm getting some advice, I'll listen to it in a second if this doesn't work. Institute floor, institute foundation, this one. Okay, so we're gonna try this, this. Then we're gonna go back. I had some spare ones. Figured I'd try slapping this down. Because yeah, the wide hall didn't look so bad. And I'll use it if I have to. But I want to see if I can use the other kind. Maybe we do just do the wide hall. I don't think it's gonna fit. And or snap, mainly. It's interesting, it'll only snap... It doesn't snap to... Okay. Let's cancel this. Let's get rid of these for a second. Let's go back to Atrium. I guess a couple of options. I'm gonna try putting this down here. Maybe it'll fit if I just have like a bit of a base block to work off of. Haha! There we go. Okay, perfect. It looks a little rough around the edges, like the transition's a little strange. But I'll take it. And let's do... Ah! That was a bit blinding. And we want this one, right here. Okay, cool. I really wish there's a better transition area into these. I mean, there is. It's the doorway block. But even then, this doesn't... It looks okay. Well, one way or another, it actually looks really nice. What we could do is kind of continue it on. Instead of having this, like, shoddy-looking crap tunnel. We can have our own thing. There's still gonna be, like, junk in the way. It doesn't slope down, though. Why doesn't it slope down? Alright, whatever. I guess we'll just back off, and then let's just do a wide hall end? Do we want to do an end, or do we want to do a doorway? I guess let's do a doorway. There we go. Could be better, could be worse. Okay. Yeah, that at least gives us kind of some space to put something in there, and it doesn't look bad. Earlier, we just kind of had like an awkwardly centered thing. I don't know. I just didn't like it. This one looks a little weird. Oh, wow. Oh, that's kind of frustrating, actually. This hallway actually comes pre-lit. But the rest of this place does not. Huh. Alright. Well, that's something to think about. Yeah, because it doesn't come pre-lit. Well, because the rest of this stuff doesn't come pre-lit. Huh. I'll think about it. Well, one way or another, we've got this. Let's go back. Let's start making the rat's nest. We've still got a fair amount of space too, so I think we're okay. So we want to do DLC, Vault-Tec, Vault. Let's see, do we want domestic or utility? Well, I guess here's our options. I want to say utility almost looks nicer. I know it says utility unit, but like the utility ones just feel nicer, I think. Maybe. I think it's just something about the interior. They really could have gone with something a little bit cheerier than this. But yeah, what I was thinking is prefer. Is this not gonna work? Maybe we need like a door unit. That's a double long hallway. That's a switcher. Come on, there's one of these was a door, right? There it is. Okay, domestic hall to doorway. Let's try stowing that away. Let's see if this fits. It really won't snap. Honestly, I probably should have just ripped this stuff up. Damn. Alright, F3? Huh. Yeah, no, there's no snap. Why would you do this? Wait, we gotta stop. We gotta snap. Okay, we got a snap point. I don't know what kind of snap point we can make this work with. Possibly all of them. Let's try. Okay, so we do have a snap point. It's just awkward. It's interesting that snap points aren't kind of universal things. Okay, so let's see if I can turn this. Yeah, so it won't snap this way until I move something. Oh, why would you do this? Why would you do this game? Why would you throw off my feng shui so hard? Oh, well. Okay, this will be fine. Let's see. It's hallway and doorways? No. Well... no. Okay. So we're just gonna make this all out of utility, because why not? Now, is this gonna work? This is gonna work. Okay, cool. So I can just close it. Wow, this is actually really slick. So we want to do corner turn. Prefab wall, prefab corner. I'll just redo the floor once we're done with this. Yeah, this is looking nice. So we're gonna wanna do some stairs. Probably. I mean, honestly, we'll probably want a base floor here to work with. I could also get rid of the You know what? Let's get rid of this, much of this side. If we're gonna be doing, a pod, like a whole pod setup out here, we might want to back it up one though. I think I might do that, because currently it's just a little bit. Okay, let's move this back. I guess I could move it like right here. Oh, it kind of snapped. Let's just float this over here. You should. There it is. It does snap into position. It just needs some encouragement. Alternatively, it doesn't. What? Huh. All right. Okay, let's just float that in the sky. Let's move this one back, because we know this connects. What? 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 Oh, does it need another one to the side of it to even work? Let's try that. Nope, that's another floor. There we go. Okay, so now that works. Let's get rid of that. Now we can go back to making pod land. Is there like a prefab window? Ooh. Yeah, there is. Yeah, this will look pretty nice. Prefab corner, prefab wall end cap. Yeah, so we're gonna probably get rid of a lot of the walls here and kind of move it out. We don't need any of this in this kind of like little blocky insert area, because we're just gonna fill it with pods. Let's get rid of that too. So I guess instead of storing these floors, let's fill back in the couple of holes that I left first, and then I can get everything else in too. I just want to make sure it's all lined up. I think it is. I think it's all lined up. I'm gonna be kind of sad otherwise. Okay. So we get this here. Would have been kind of nice if I'd almost had prefab mid, prefab doorway, end cap. Let's actually store that one for the time being. Let's put a doorway end cap right here. Oh, it's not going to work. We need the actual thing first. So let's do that, and then we can do the doorway end cap. There we go. So now we end up with a much bigger thing. Oh, it like juts out a bit. You know, ultimately, that actually kind of works. Because, yeah, the alternative is, oh, this, which actually looks even better. Okay, let's just store these. This is so trial and error. It's a problem. But, yeah, this fits best. So I think I'm just going to have, like, a basic, I think I'm just going to have kind of like a basic entryway room. A couple of pods. Then we'll go from there. Actually, let's get rid of that one. Let's make it a corner. Prefab doorway. Prefab corner. Perfect. Because, yeah, what we can do is we can just slowly fill out the pod in kind of interesting ways as we desire. So let's do prefab doorway. It's gonna be kind of basic. Maybe I should move it back a little bit further. And this way we can actually have it, this way we can actually, let's see, can you take the corner piece next to the window? What? What I might want to do is actually move this back a little bit and maybe get rid of this prefab corner, put in the other prefab stuff. Because we want one of these. Apparently it's not gonna connect to the door. What? Huh. Well, I'm inside of it. Apparently this won't connect to an actual doorway. I have to have... Well, that... Really now? That is so weird. Yeah, so apparently you can't hook it up to a doorway. It's gotta be a hallway. And only a hallway. Actually, oh. Are you kidding me? Oh, do doorways have to fit with doorways? Nope. Wait, maybe... Oh, yep. You gotta fit a doorway to one of these things. So now, what does this work? Or is this... Ah, reverse. Okay. Well, I think we need reverse, so this should work. There we go. I don't actually know if this is going to be how we do it. I think it's not going to be. I think we're going to want to have it be on the other side. Yeah. Let's store that. We're going to have this here. Because this way we'll have space, it'll snap, it'll look nice. Let's make sure there's nothing currently... Okay, there's like a little bit of a girder, but I can work with that. And perfect. Okay. So what do we want to do? Probably like... hallway, doorway situation? Three-way hallway. Three-way hallway might not be bad. Kind of loops back in on itself, and then we can have a doorway going into another room. Or something. Or we could do another three-way here. Now, we probably don't want to do that. Then this is how we end up with like a really awkward pillar in the center of a room that doesn't need to have a pillar in the center of the room.